plug in, that'd help. Oh, hi. What's going on there? Oh, delay. Is that what that is? Yeah, right. Let's okay. Right, let's tune back down. Alright, it's work on writing this clean section I was doing the other day. Let's tune all these down. Really need to be using more than one guitar for this, but oh, what's happened there? Just crashed. That's not what I wanted. What is this doing? Right. Jesus. Right, well, guess we're going back to that. Oh, I just realised that I don't want this plug-in on. Right, this might suddenly be a bit louder now. Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, let's remember what I've got. That was alright. Oh no, my Mac's dying. What is going on? I'll plug this in. Things are just randomly turning on and off today. Right. There we go. Plug that in. Cool. Could change the chords in that at the end, that'd be cool. That was cool, I like that one. Yeah. Okay, faster bits. What was it? Yeah, I remember these chords. Okay, this is the bit I wanted to work on. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, some good ideas here. What was this bit? Right, let's go. Okay, I want to get that clean-ish. This. Right. It's kind of a bit more unique than just picking through the chords. Kind of like that in some way. Let's record that. What that tempo? It's a little faster. Okay, that's fine. Can do that. What was it? Right, okay. That was it. I want to maybe just go to like a simple chord after that. So Find an interesting way to move through these chords, that'd be cool. We'll start on a different one. Let's start with. referencing. The song was kind of referencing that Carnival track. Let's get back on that. Where were we? this one.
How did they find me?
They have the fucking computer, right. Right, what's the next note? Some new strings on. These feel really sticky. Hiya, how's it going? I'm liking the emotes. I'm in a bit of a trance trying to write some clean guitar parts. Got some riffs and I need a clean part for it. Here's a riff because I've been sat here playing nothing. So yeah, I've got that riff. I think that's kind of cool. I think this one's kind of cool as well. Yeah. So I'm trying to write some riffs around. I sing, play guitar, produce songs. So I do the whole thing. Well, everything except the drums. I have an excellent drummer friend who I'm in a band with. So, but I'm just doing the guitar side of things at the moment. So I also mix the songs. So I was doing that yesterday on stream, which was fun. Also, it's fun. I played the same song about 1,000,000 times. Yeah, it's can you sing? Oh, really? What kind of stuff do you do? Have you tried? Oh, cool. Okay, nice. Do you stream as well, or do you just write? Find some nice chords, but just know how to make them work together in a way that I like. It's kind of inspired by this song. Oh, okay. Yeah, I use quite a bit of pitch correction just to make sure it lines up. I mean, the stuff I sing is quite high energy because it's like rock and metal stuff, so naturally the pitching gets a little bit funny at times, you know. And so yeah, I use pitch. It's quite normal for it to use pitch correction. Oh, thank you for following. I appreciate it. So I'm kind of inspired by this song, and I'm trying to do something similar. I do actually release this music, you know, so I have to kind of otherwise I'll get in, otherwise copyright is a thing, or you know, writing credits and all sorts. And yeah, so I do. This is all my own music, you know. And I have to stick with that, I'm afraid. But if you want to send some lyrics, I'm happy to just like tell you what I think about them. If you want some feedback, or if you want to send some vocals, whatever you want to send over, like I'm happy to listen or read or whatever, you know. Where are you from? Maybe it needs more of that. Oh, Portugal. So an island off of Portugal, is that what you're saying? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm not so familiar. I've never been. I've. What's the closest I've been to Spain like once. That's as close as I've ever been to Portugal, probably. Is it warm where you are? Is it hot? It's quite nice and warm today. What's the weather in the UK? Where I am. 20 degrees at the moment. Kind of pleasant temperature. It's going to be quite warm this weekend as well, apparently. Oh, really? I thought it'd be warmer than that. See, we quite regularly get to like 0, so it's not fun. Seven. It's the lowest. Yeah, okay, lucky you. Yeah, it gets to like minus. I don't know, what was it this winter? It's probably like -4, -3 at times. It's really uncomfortable. It's really rainy here as well, so it's not just cold. It's like it's rainy, which is not a nice combination. I can do cold if it's sunny, and I can do rainy every now and again as long as it's just sunlight. I just need sunlight. If it's grey outside, it's not too bad today. It's a little bit grey. Yeah, it sounds like your weather's a bit nicer than here, to be fair. Oh, that might be. That could be cool. Does it change quite a lot? What was this song doing again? Let's play this again. Lines, so maybe I need to do that. need to just pick less. Pick a rhythm of some sort. Maybe that's where I'm losing it. Press record, what are we at? Right. Let's just record. Let's turn this off and just see if I can get some. What combination do I like? I like that. That's cool. It's only overdrive. Turn this like really don't need much of that. Yeah, I like that as a motif. It's cool. I'm literally just going to record that little part. Is it? So. Yeah, there's something in that. That's kind of cool. It's got. I think I just needed to create a rhythm rather than just pick loads of notes. Are you? What do you do like day to day? What is in over in Portugal? Well, in where's it? Azul. I need to look at that. I don't know where that is. Oh, looks nice. Wow. Hmm. That's kind of cool. I think I need to turn the distortion like way down. See that? That's too much. Compressor pedal will do the job. Just a tiny bit more chime. Okay. Okay, right. Let's right, I'm gonna get another coffee, whack a quick advert on. I'll be back in a few minutes.
breaks inside. If the surface quakes when you stand your ground, if you embrace the glow, but in the dark you're found. Feel the rush, feel the release. Let the moment take the lead. 'Cause just like that it's out of reach. No one pretend on our walls and see the memory that they will let go. The moment that they failed you all. The love that they would never show. Story that they never told. Very secret truth, all that refuses to. Without a word, the dark space. Through all the friends that you endure, it's just the urge to keep the score. 'Cause it's the sights from human soul. Forever held behind. The peace you find in one last time. If you're hearing now that familiar sound, if you fall and found when you turn around, feel the rush, feel the relief.
I'm back with coffee. He says. Cool. Alright, I'm going to check the volume of this actually, see if this sounds right. Sounds about right. Cool. Yeah. What did I have recorded? That bit. Oh. There's a magpie on my window. Huh. Funny. It's kind of cool. So again. interesting bass line there. Oh, it hurts your hand holding this, Jesus. Right. That's a nice chord. Drink this coffee. Sounding, it's kind of cool though. It's hard to find a chord to go to that I like following that first one. Maybe that darker sound is the one I want, just something a bit more. We need that. It's interesting. What's it in here again? vibe there, isn't it? It's kind of different. I like that sort of chord progression. I haven't done something like that where it's like a bit. It's like, I don't even know what that's doing. Oh, it's kind of cool. It's a weird chord progression. Cool. interesting. That was a cool part. Yeah. Get like a bit of a noodling on that. Alright. What was this again? Hiya. I'm just working on some new stuff, yeah. Were you here last time? I was doing this one. I'm trying to work on like a clean part that I like. I kind of got something here, like. Like a little, what was I doing here? Can't play it right. Oh, it had some interesting Radiohead style chords. But I haven't finished mixing or mastering the other song. And still, that's still a work in progress. I just wanted, I don't know, if I do it too much, like day to day, it gets a bit much. How's your guitar stuff, or just how's life in general with you? I really want to get this idea down. It's just hard to think of a way of making. It's hard to make stuff interesting. I suppose it's obvious, isn't it? But more overdrive would help, I think. Okay, that's if you're sleeping it, yeah. What job do you? I find an interesting kind of rhythm to accompany these chords, because I like this as a basic movement, right? It's kind of cool. I want to do something more interesting with the rhythm, I think. Oh yeah, I remember you saying this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of evening work, isn't it? Yeah. I have a few friends that do like sound teching and engineering and all that kind of stuff. So they work till like 3 in the morning, you know. You've got a perfect pitch, you should know. Does that help? You're falling off, Cam. C sharp. Drop C sharp. Close. Yeah, I'm trying to make, funnily enough, a carnival, like, New Day style thing. Yeah. You need to stop just playing things in the same way every time. Yeah. That's cool. Don't forget what I just did. It's kind of cool. Something in that, sort of, kind of. It always sounds like nonsense when you hear it back. They pick more than that. Yeah. I always do this, so I get the idea and then I start messing around too much. I forget what I was hearing the first time. Yeah, I can do. Oh yeah. What's that then? Do you know how hard it is to alternate pick? And chicken pick. Because there's somewhere I'm going up with the pick and with the finger. Nice little movement. Yeah, it's kind of very in that realm, isn't it? Like that. Oh. Right, kind of something there. Oh, it's in a different key. It's... know, it's a very different feel, isn't it? The major key. It's probably messing with your perfect pitch. It's the wrong kind of dissonance though. That's some Radiohead style. I'm sure they have a song that does that. There's 3 major chords in a row. Yeah, but Victor Wooten's more talented than I am. What was the thing I was doing before this? There was something in this bit, wasn't there? Ascending major chords. Oh, it's just like everything in its right place, I guess, has those, isn't it? What is it? What is it again that does that? No. That first, yeah, those first 4 notes are like, I think, possibly the best first 4 notes of any song ever. So I had some other ideas here, some more riffy stuff, right? This is cool. Kind of inadvertently did that, but that's pretty cool. And then, oh, you played this, haven't you? Like an Alter Bridgey style thing. Shock horror on that one. Just kind of looping that. So got some cool bits. It just feels like I need to piece it together to make it more of a song. There's just loads of ideas at the moment, and I don't quite hear like a main. Maybe I need to just start putting stuff together. So, where were we? Oh, that was like, okay, that was when I was riffing away. It's the wrong tone for that. And then this one, what was this? Yeah. Okay, so right. Jesus. Right. Let's play the song again. I keep kind of referencing back to it. I think what's interesting is how they move. It's the bass line and I just don't know how to. Yeah, just the whole thing is It's quite a nice simple chord. Got like that. Do like the double thing. Yeah. So, I was thinking what's cool is I can play this part, but that's kind of your root, really. So I'm kind of hiding that. Oh, you got that. It's like a hidden root note, you know. I think if I keep going with that double thing, I could do that chicken picking thingy. and just nothing resonates. It's really annoying. I like the sound of that. But it's like, it's hard to settle on a particular movement through it rather than just like noodling on the same chords for ages. I kind of like doing something like a... what is it? Yeah, I feel like I want to have a strong idea before I commit to that thing. I might do something with them. I think they're quite cool. Go from that. You know, it's that kind of riffy stuff that I was doing earlier. So. Could do a thing where I go like, don't think I need to save any of these bits. I don't think they all this crap. Just a variation of the same thing I was doing. Could do like a polyrhythm thing. I'm just getting silly here, but like just loop that and then where's that loop? You see what I mean? Like it's to. Oh, it would loop perfectly there. Cool. I did the right amount. You know, something like. There's something in that. How do they make such a good thing? My phone doesn't recognise my face. That's right. It's a different time feel. I think it's partly it. I'm in 4/4. Yeah. I think having different rhythm. that, changing that. Why do I keep wanting to go to that chord? It's a different key. No, I guess it's not. Kind of something cool there. I think in minor chords, it's weird going to, why does that feel weird going to that? Oh, it is a major. Oh, I'm being an idiot, right? Once again, why am I getting a phone call mid-stream? It always happens to me when I'm streaming and never any other time. Find something, let's go. So. Oh. Oh my god, why is it not? This is the whole. It's writing malarkey gets to me sometimes. That's cool. I want to do something cool like that. I'm trying to do some. I'm accidentally trying to do modal stuff that isn't really fitting. bit distracting. That's that. Bit more reverb instead. Cool. What's a guitar effect that mimics the voice? Do you mean like the talk box type thing? Or like a wah? Is that what you mean? Right, I'm gonna have a quick drink of water and try and refresh. Walk around my flat for a little bit. I might put one of those. I'm gonna put one of the long ad breaks on just so that incoming viewers aren't whacked with an ad, because that seems to be no good way around Twitch ads. And so I might have to just whack one of the long ones on, and then I'll because otherwise people are going to be slapped with an ad the moment they try and watch me. So I'm going to whack one of those on, get a quick drink of water. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Right. What I have thought, actually, is I might try a different tuning. So keep it in the drop tune. I'm going to try like the dadgad thing. So I've done that with like a major key song, and I feel like what's happening is I'm not getting like the higher melody, like I'm not finding the sort of interesting notes that I want to find in the higher melodies, and I'm thinking maybe if I just have a bit of a different setup there, it might just offer something a bit different. Because I feel like when I'm there's nothing that's grabbing me, which is really frustrating when you're writing, because like I'll get grabbed by something and then I'll play it a bit, I'm like, I don't like that. So I'm trying to just latch onto an idea of some sort. So it's, what chords? I've got this. I think that's kind of like easy. So Kind of the lower bass notes, maybe there's something in that. What timing were we at again? Sounds very major key. It's kind of cool. Okay. I think I'm just gonna. So, lots of good ideas. I just. The weird parts here were kind of cool. They kind of go. Let's put it back into this tuning I was in before, and let's see if we can just start piecing some stuff together, because I think I'm trying to find something that isn't there with these parts. Anyone watching can't say I don't persevere, even if the ideas aren't that great. See if I can kind of go with those weird kind of chords for the verse, and then into that kind of riffy thing for the pre-chorus. So we had this. I think this is the strongest riff. This one. That's kind of cool. I think we could go into that with a bit of punch. Whatever that, I can't remember how I played that. Let's just pick. This pattern was kind of cool. I don't know if I want to start with that, so let's maybe just start with something like just punchy. Why not start with that? What was it again? Oh, it's so many bloody scam calls on this phone. Go away. Calling me. There we go. Right. What's that? What am I doing there? Oh. Yeah. Just start with something energetic. Just start the song like vocals straight away and everything with that. I think it just needs to be more of a song starter with different RHT. What do you mean by that? Hello. Today has been frustrating. I haven't come up with very much, but I've persevered. Oh, rhythm. Right, okay. Oh, what's going on there? Let's just go onto this guitar and put this on like a. What have I got on this one? Right. Just starting a song like aggressive could be cool. That's not it. Right. Yeah, there's what about that? Coming in aggressive could be cool. Then find a way to build into something different. So find a way to make it work in an intro. I'll make it more dramatic. Keep simple on the chugs there. Starting a song with that could be cool, like a big build. Right, move all this kind of far away. Let's keep it simple. Suddenly recording this, right? There we go. Okay, something on there. What the fuck are we doing? Right. Why? Right. I hate this sometimes. I hate logic. Right. Why is that suddenly clipping on here? What? Okay. Right. Settings all over the place. start straight up with a build. Let's just keep that as a simple build idea. I can always build on it. I need to turn that metronome up a little bit. Can't hear that. Okay, let's do that again. Simple idea. Get nasty with that. That's maybe better. Could do that. Okay, simple. Okay, let's just do something like that. Still can't hear the metronome very well. That's what I did. Have that as like an intro right at the beginning of the song. Yeah. Maybe you do need to just start with the part that I had. I kind of don't know, maybe that does just work as the main. It's just like the intro part. Does that work as just an intro? It's just like a suspense like a immediate build sort of intro. I think it does. Oh, no. Let's just chop that in half. What is that? Is that I think that works. I'll play it cleaner. Maybe hole on that. This is my problem, I can never settle on an idea I really like. Kind of cool. Let's do that one. Yeah, kind of. I just jam really. I have more methods than just this. I just wanted to kind of free write something and see what comes out. So it's kind of like this. Kind of cool. Right. So it works as like a build. It's alright. I'm good at ignoring ignoring any advice I'm given anyway, so don't worry about it. It's kind of cool. Oh, could go back to, okay, so trying to find a way back to the... something like that. So I was just writing something that you want to keep. Just holding that longer is a bit better actually, right. is. Right. It's kind of cool. So that's this bit. Does it kind of work as an intro? Sort of. Sort of, kind of. Kind of, sort of. Put that. Oh. Let's try that. It probably goes quite well into this riff here. Let's have a go. I imagine it does. That needs to be the other way around, doesn't it? That sounds like a part 2. That could go longer, right? So that's... I feel like coming into a song with that would be pretty cool. Yeah, just immediately with like, if I just put some drums over it, like... what would it be? Just put a kick under there, maybe? Oop. Right, yeah. Nice and gentle. Okay. Right, let's do it like this. Okay. Not like that. I know you can't hit 3 cymbals, but it sounds louder, so. And then just, or maybe on the, something on the toms. Get in the fucking, there we go. Not in a patient mood this morning. Right. Let's try something like that. Probably wants a cymbal under that, I think. Just immediately in with that. Just give the, I feel like the drums need a bit more beef because they just, this VST, I don't love it. Let's just do the classic. Get this one on. Where are we? Okay. Oh, is that just... Oh, let's just... Right. Okay, we've got to group all of these. That's it, right. And then put that on here. Okay. Okay. Right, that'll do for now. Okay. Bit more beef out of the kick as well. Right. Okay. I feel like that needs a different turnaround rather than the chordy thing at the end. That's a cool note. So a more interesting way of finishing out a riff. Something there. Wow. Right. Well, struggling with this. I don't want to just bin the whole idea and just start something new, but I'm really not getting anywhere with this. I feel like I'm getting very little. It's not really speaking to me. There's loads of ideas here that I think are pretty good, but. I think I might just have to fuck all this off and do something to start again, because it's kind of good stuff, but I just don't know if any of it like fits together. It's a completely different part. It's kind of in a different. It's interesting chords. I just don't know if any of this fits, and I think I need to just bin it. It's annoying. I feel like there's something there, but it's so hard to write a melody that's like catchy. Anyone got any smart ideas? I've probably played in some combination. It's a bit like how if you get a load of monkeys to try and type something that they'll eventually come up with Shakespeare. I've probably played a combination of notes today that would make a really great song. I just can't hear anything that like sings to me from. Can't hear any of it like working together, being like songy. Something in that. Getting that in there somewhere. Into the melody. It's kind of cool, maybe. There, something there. Could carry on the melody longer and then do that part. It's kind of cool. Go up higher with that. Kind of cool. No, I don't want a nice chord. Sort of thinking this could be a good riff. That's good. It's hard to do that. Is that good? Could be a good riff, I think. Let's try and get it like finished. more interesting first chord. Bit Whole Lot of Love, isn't it? Yeah, okay, let's settle on something with that and use that as a main riff. Still feel like it's just getting there, so it's sort of, yeah. Need to settle on something, so I think I need to just finish writing this. How is everyone in the chat? I feel like I'm all alone here, writing this riff. It's been a long ass stream trying to get a half decent riff down, but I think this is kind of cool. What was he again? What was it? What was it? Oh god, I'm gonna have to go back over the stream and try and remember what I just did. Oh, that was it. That's right, I like that as the melody and right, let's do the metronome. That's one take. Right. Is that a good riff? Sort of. Yeah, it's all more dark sounding. that kind of, how does that go into, out of interest? Let's just play it into another part. And then I'm going to finish on this now because I actually start teaching guitar in about 15 minutes. So let's just see how this kind of rolls into, like, say, this. Is this the chorus that I had? Let's see if it just rolls into that. I don't know how they fit together, but it might do. It's kind of a vague idea. Can't remember what I did there. There's that. Yeah, right. I'm gonna come. I might have just bin these ideas. I don't know. I could just start something fresh. I feel like inspired by what's going on here. Unfortunately, maybe that's just maybe I'm just being a negative Nelly. I'll need to see what's good in that. If anyone wants to drop me a follow and make me feel like a positive Nelly before I go, I'd appreciate that because I've battled through trying to make this work, but I don't know if it's going to, but I might have to just start a new song. Some cool stuff, but I just don't know if it's doing what I want it to. So I'm gonna hop off, but thank you everyone for tuning in for my grumpy songwriting session. Got something done though, so I'm probably gonna try something new tomorrow. Or go back to some mixing, one of the two. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to hop off now. I will see you all soon.